General Secretary of the British Boxing Board of Control, Robert Smith, has just announced that Dereck Chisora has had his UK boxing licence withdrawn. He also said that David Haye is not currently a holder as he's retired, but if he does reapply, his part in the brawl will be taken into consideration whether he's licensed again to fight. Now, you know my stance on this already. I think Dereck's been made a scapegoat and so is Haye. Smith didn't indicate that it was a lifetime ban. He said that Chisora can reapply in the future, but as of now, he is no longer a license holder under the British Boxing Board of Control. What I think they're trying to do, though, is kill a few birds with one stone. I think if Chisora just brawled with Haye alone, they might just find him and let him continue to be licensed to fight in this country. But I think they've taken into consideration that he slapped Vitaly in the face and he spat water in Vladimir's face. And I feel if Haye reapplies, he'll get his license. I feel he will, because he wasn't the instigator. Yes, he did stand his ground verbally against Chisora, but he hasn't got a record of doing that, and I think they'll take that into consideration. What might hurt him is the fact he didn't apologise for his part in the brawl, even though he wasn't culpable in my opinion. Sometimes just out of a matter of formality to appease the situation, just apologise and get your career going, even though you don't mean it. Just do it. But at the same time, do these guys really need a British licence to fight? No, they don't. I mean, how much more fights is Haye going to have anyway? He's probably just looking for the one fight against Vitaly, and then he's out of here. And I'm sure it won't be too much problem for Dereck to relocate and just do his thing. He's fought his last two bouts on the road anyway. He fought Hellenius in Finland, was it? And he lost controversially, but wrongly in my opinion. And he fought Vitaly in Germany. So no big thing for Dereck to fight on the road anyway, out of the UK. And in my opinion, Dereck and David are still the winners out of the situation because they've just got a whole load of free press for nothing, and they can probably call the shots on the purse bids on their next prospective fights. And despite what the British Boxing Board of Control is saying, the average man in the street does not look for boxers to be the perfect role model because, let's face it, they punch people in the head for a living. That's what they do. And I'm not trying to say because you box in the ring, you have to be a thug outside it. No, I'm not trying to say that. What I'm saying is the people who the public really condemn for not living up to their billing is people like politicians, you know what I mean, MPs in the government, clergymen, preachers in the church, because they impose moral standards. They talk about family values and stuff like that. So when they don't live up to their billing, they get slammed. They really get slammed. Not sportsmen. People ain't stupid. You know what I mean? Being a boxer means that most of your time is taken up learning your craft, because if you don't, you can get your brains unscrambled in that bitch. You get what I'm saying? And I think boxers focus on that so much, they don't look out for their money. You know what I mean? That's why they get robbed all the time. And that's why the promoters and the powers to be in boxing don't like Floyd, because he's showing all these boxers the way forward. He's revolutionizing the thinking of, don't be y'all could just be the contender and you know what I mean? Yo, give me gloves and I'll travel and fight. No. He's revolutionizing that. You get what I'm saying? And I think when you take risky pursuits like boxing, it gives you an honesty, a clarity. Like, you know, because you're risking your life. I think people like Chisora and Floyd, they'll just speak their mind, what they're thinking. And in this society, fakeness is bigged up and being honest isn't bigged up. That's why these politicians have spin doctors. You know, they spend money on that. The clergymen, you know what I mean? When the preachers in the Catholic Church were raping their little boys, they were using the funds they collect from whatever means to fucking defend them preachers, you know? And they keep shit hidden, but they come out wearing suits like a lot of European men in the cloak of respectability. And they speak in what is termed as proper grammar and shit like that. But that has no bearing on your morality and how real you are as a person, as far as I'm concerned anyway. I mean, when's the last time you heard a politician just answer a question straight? No chaser. And as for the WBC, yeah, you can ban Chisora, but you still let that guy Campillo get robbed in the ring. You still allowed Victor Ortiz to say he wanted to break Floyd's nose in the ring. And you've allowed that to go. So when you're talking about role models, you let me know what you mean. And then you got the WBA with the Lamont Peterson situation. Peterson is still the WBA super light welterweight champion of the world, despite what Khan was tweeting. You know, I think Khan was just trying to get under Peterson's skin. That's what he was trying to do there. But the WBA at the same time should have reprimanded Khan for that, because it's a blatant lie. And they should have came out and made the situation clear as it stands. But they didn't. You know what I mean? Anyway, the Boxing News review will be coming Friday or Saturday at the latest. So this is Boxing Beats and Rounds saying peace out. Peace.